Hello. There, it's me. So, yeah, I'm here and I'm back. Back home already. Actually, just let me just check on one thing first. I need to test like the sound. Okay, let me just test the sound. Is it working?
ドリドリドリドリ
Okay, the sound works. I'm just checking my own sound in my own like in my own uh I'm just watching my phone, like my own video on my own stream on my phone just now just to check the sound. So yeah, I'm back. After like a week long trip in the city. Yeah, like now I'm here. So much to talk about, like so much. Or not as much as I think it'd be. Like I'm just gonna see how it goes. Hey Hunter, hey. Welcome back. It's been a while. Like where do I begin? Where do I begin? Like I mean I did say there's like some like good and some really bad from like the trip. I'm just gonna go with like the you missed the rage rating technique on you. Ah, good because I'm just testing the sound. I'm just testing the sound. I'm just watching my own stream and see like if like the sound works, and it works. So yes, you're lucky. You escape. You escape. Lucky you. But I think like I said, I'm just gonna start with like the bad first, cause I don't really want to just like like it's been a hell of a weekend and I don't really want to like just like talk about the weekend and then just like get the conversation like bogged down and stuff. You went to trip. It was bad. Was it Detroit? Okay, it's not more so like the fact that I mean to be fair, yeah, I still hate the city. I still hate the city, you know, even now, like after all that I've been to, but I'm just gonna start with like the bad stuff. Oh my god, I'm just saying like with the bad stuff so much. I'm just gonna like, get on with it. So as you know, like when I was talking about going to the city, right? Like the week long trip. Okay, supposedly it was only like a weekend trip. Like it's just a weekend for like the event. So the event starts on a Friday. Starts on a Friday and ends on a Sunday. So I was going there on a Thursday and heading back home on a Monday. But because like the school application and the stuff for like the scholarship, I have to go there on like there's like a hearing on uh, a Tuesday and a Wednesday. So I have to go there by Monday. And long story short, so the main purpose is like I did say that I was planning to go to college like, if I get a scholarship, right? Hey Doge, hey. It's been a while. It's been a week, man. Like really does feels like that long. Like it really does feel that long when I'm just like out there, like when I'm just out there. But back here, just like wow, just today, like like my first day back here in at home, and it just like the whole day just went by. I'm just like, huh, huh. Weird how time felt like different. Yeah, I got a hearing, go to college. Like, I'm not going to law college. I think it's just sort of like an orientation. I think it's kind of an orientation kind of thing. But the main reason I just even bothered to go there at all, I think it's just mainly for like one part of the hearing is for like the scholarship, and now I did say if I get a scholarship, I'll just like go like into studying. So now that is where like the bad is gonna start. So the bad is I didn't get the scholarship, so which means like really gave me the offer letter, and they're sort of expecting me to sign it, but I'm just after like hearing like, oh, I'm not selected for like the scholarship, not even like the 20% discount for the first year. Like after that, I'm just like, it's like okay, you know what? Nothing like it's only on like the Tuesday, so Tuesday is the orientation, and then Wednesday, as far as like for the scholarship go, Wednesday is the interview. Like Tuesday, I just hear like, oh, I'm not selected for the scholarship. I'm just like, yeah, screw it. Wednesday, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just chilling at my sister's place the entire day. I didn't even go anywhere at all. Like, as always, you're kind of there. You'll be all right. I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not like really devastated about it. I'm just like, oh, like, I make it sound like like it's so like I'm so sad about it, but in reality, I'm just sort of like, oh, I didn't get it. Oh, okay, that saves me a lot of time and energy. So I'm just gonna like not bother coming to like Wednesday, and then I'm telling like the school, I'm just like, oh yeah, about the offer letter, I'm not signing. I'm not signing the offer letter. I'm opting out. I'm opting out of the course. Like, yeah, see you. Like, see you never, I guess. So, yeah, and again, I think it's just more so like my thought process is that got already thirsty, just like talking for like what? I think a little bit over 3 minutes. I'm already like thirsty. So, I think it's just that I don't know. Part of me is kind of like I don't want just Jack Ripper works all the time. But I don't know. I'm being honest with you. Like the whole thing about going to college, I'm kind of conflicted about it. Like if I'm being honest, like part of me wants to go, like because like okay, finally, I can get like some form of like like higher education that's not just like ended that is just not like my high school diploma and that's it. Like get some sort of higher like education, but I think it's also part of the fact that Jake is thirsty. Breaking news, man, thirsty for them chicks. Like, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. But I think it's just sort of like after like I think before it's like I've started streaming before like considering for college and just seeing that wow, I'm finally like got past 100 subscriber. And even again, like 3 new subs. Although I think I lost 2 when I got home. Like 3 new subs, like during my absence when I like schedule my video and everything. Um, like part of me is just sort of like, you know what? If I go to college, right? And especially given how slow I tend to do things, it's gonna be like a while. Like it's gonna be majorly interfere with my like with my streaming activities. So now that no college for me, so just like yeah, I think maybe this is for me now. Like I can like properly just focus, like put all of my time on streaming, and yeah, I'll be alright. You'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean that's just how us guys, right? Us man here, just like anything happen, like whatever happened, like we just all went back to like we'll figure it out. It's always like how it is. And I think I could just sort of use this opportunity to just uh what is it? What is it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this opportunity. I think might as well is also like change up like the schedule a little bit. So like at the moment, my current schedule is I'm streaming 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna like cut like the Monday stream altogether and just maybe I'll. No, just because I think one of you did said right, like you if you want to get like better viewership, you gotta like start streaming on like Sundays, and that's what I'm like. That's what I'm like thinking of doing now. Like maybe I'm gonna start streaming on Sunday. I mean, provided like my parents that just doesn't make me like do some last minute late night errands. Jake's curse technique L's to W conversion. I mean, you win some, you lose some, and holy shit, Jacksepticeye is streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know why I mentioned it. I just saw it in the corner of my eye, like on my on my Twitch there. Like I just see like, oh, Jacksepticeye. And yeah, so that's sort of like the bad. And I mean, maybe I just sort of like I just knows that, oh, I'm not gonna like get to do this stuff. So maybe I think that just sort of gives me like time to just like I have like a whole week to think about like like what's next moving forward. And part of it, I just think is I already like miss streaming like already. So I think especially the Wednesday. Like Wednesday, I'm just like in my sister's place all day long, like not going out at all. Jack is streaming. Damn, how is Septiceye doing? Did this stop drugs? Yeah, so that's sort of like the downer. So that's the downer part. So let's get to like the main event here. Like pun intended, the main event. Animanga Key 2025. So okay, to be fair, it didn't really like start out in like the best of like in the right foot. Like, I have to say, like it didn't got off like the right foot, like like as the event started, because I just sort of like just learned that I have a friend, like he said like he might be coming, but I'm just gonna take it that he will like he'll attend the con. And then like the day like before, right? The day before the con, like on a Thursday, which the day like I went from my sister's place, I'll just take my stuff and move it to like the hotel that I booked. I messaged him like, oh yeah, what time you'll be here like tomorrow? I'm just like, oh dude, I'm not coming. I said, what the fuck you mean you're not coming? I was like, yeah, I'm not coming at all. I'm going out. My family like wants to hang out. I was just like, oh. And he did know that I have like a full like Kamen Rider costume set like that I just made. I'm just like, okay, so if you're not coming, who the hell is gonna carry my shit? Because I'm not kidding. That fucking costume, man. Like, I think I'm just gonna like go to my channel here. Like, I think you've seen it. Like, that's my costume. Here it is, like a little like a full body shot. I mean, kind of full body shot, but I'm kneeling. But yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. Like I'll say so myself because I made it. Of course, I think it looked awesome, but yeah, families comes first. Jake Windy, so it's not even like me. It's actually my friend who like just sort of like bail on me last minute. I'm just like, dude, what the hell? What am I gonna what the hell am I gonna do with all of these? And I actually do have some pictures. Like I'm just gonna show you later, but man, this costume, I'm telling you, man. I started building, like the build itself started on February, like this year, like as soon as I got back from, like came back from my Chinese New Year like trip. Like as soon as I got back, like I just started like doing this, and the planning itself, like it, yeah. So the build start like from like this February. The planning started literally last year. like June of last year. So if you count the planning, right, the total time that I spent on just like getting this costume out is like what, a whole year. Like more than a year actually. I literally just finished it on like what, on July. So it's like a little bit over a year just to like get like one of these done. Cause holy shit, man. And I'm just gonna say I'm proud of it. Like I love how it turned out. Like this one is called Kamen Rider Saga from the series Kamen Rider Kiva. So it's not even a main character, but yeah, if you're good with punctuation, bro, I got a whole ass script to finish by next 2 days and I'm still procrastinating. You know, I wouldn't say I'm good with punctuation. I think it's just more so that I just told myself that you know, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna take my time with this. I'm just gonna take my time with this, and I'm not like, there's no rushing or and whatever. I mean, that is until like, you know, until I just sort of figure out something like this. Okay, so this particular event, like Anime Mangaki, I'm not kidding, right? This event that I'm attending, 2025, this will be the 10th year. My 10th year going to this event. So I mean, if you don't count like the one time I skipped the event, and also like which is I skipped on 2019. So yeah, it's okay though. Just I mean, I have Hunted to be with me here. I have Hunted with me here, right? You're gonna be here with me, right? Right? Don't leave me alone, Hunter. Please take care, Doge. Yandere, Jake. Not even Yandere, just like, you know, like the. I mean, just life, just, life comes first. Life comes first, Doge. Just. Like, I'll be fine here, you know. I have Hunted with me. You better be. But yeah, holy shit, right? Like I was saying, this Anime Manga 2025, this is like the 10th year I'm going to this event. Like, I'm just gonna show you my first, which, holy shit, man. Like, it's gonna be, oh, you gonna be in like a wild one. So let me just like show you my 2015, right? Like 2015, the first time I'm going to this event. Okay, let me just go find like the album. Like, it's no, like, not fucking kidding you. Huh, 2016. So 9 years going to this event. Oh, I think I just sort of like Jake Yunogasai. But yeah, I'm just gonna like show you this here. Like, okay, I'm just gonna drag this, like, just so you know, I have a Facebook page that I just sort of like kind of abandoned it now, but I'm just gonna like, put it back, like resurface it here. My first like anime manga, okay, 2025, like, yeah, that's me there. And yeah, you can even see like the quality of the camera that I use, like from here. Like you can just see like the camera quality that I use. Like, it's like, this one is actually just like a phone camera that I used back then. So this is an Arkham Knight. Yeah, okay, uncle. Oh my god, that cough is not even intentional. I just like, uncle. But yeah, you just look at like the quality of the camera, like, it's so bad. But like, I already had a phone like back then. Like, this is 2025, like 2016. I mean, if you want to go like technicality, oh no, wait. Just Yeah. Oh my god. I know it's a good move to do a little bit of things. Okay, just give me a moment here. I have to like disable like my display here. Yeah, just bear with me here. Like I have to blacken the screen a little bit. I mean, just for privacy reason. Just for privacy reason. Like yeah, no doxing. So yes, yeah, it is. It is my yeah, it is my 10 years because like I'm just gonna show you like some. I'm just gonna show you one of the picture. Like, holy shit, dude, this place, this place as well. Like, yeah, here's one of the image there. I took this is like Sauron, right? Hold on. Let me just turn on back on display capture. Yeah, there it is. Okay, this is like my phone. Yeah, so yes, I was right. I've been to this event for like 10 years now, counting this year. So like if you don't count like 2019, which I skipped, and then I think 2020 and 2021 because like the whole like the whole COVID thing, like, you can't do any more like cons. Like I can't do cons, so it's like yeah, I kind of like missed 3 years. Like one that's like actually there. Like these fucking places are like. By the way, this place is called like a Sunway Pyramid. Like that place that I was at is a Sunway Pyramid. Like look at this, man. Like this scarecrow. Just look at the quality of this like phone camera. Like 10-year-old phone. I think this is taken on my. I think this is taken on my Sony Xperia, if I remember correctly. Either it's my old Sony phone or it's like my old like Asus phone. Yeah, that's how old is it? Like, right. Like, it's so cool. Like, yeah, this Sony is like all the way from 2015. And yeah, this motherfucker here. Let me just show you. This guy, fucking war machine. Just look at that. Yeah, it's got like Summit Pyramid. Like, I don't do this is just one of those makes me just like one of those conversations that just makes me feels old. Like I just feel old. Cause like, dude, it's like yeah, like I've been to this like so much. Like, I've been to like it's like I'm just saying like I've been to Alimangaki so much. Like I can even remember where it used to be. Like that's how old I am. And of course, here's one that's just like special to me. That's just like special to me. I might just, oh come on, Doge. But yeah, but if there's one that's like special for me, right? This is the one that's just like special for me. I think yeah, that's like when I still have my old camera and stuff. But okay, I think 1 year is like yeah, 2018. Holy shit! It all goes back to 2018. It always goes back to 2018, but holy shit, yeah. I think this is the year that sort of like I changed. So back then for like 2016, my first con is actually 2014, and yeah, my first convention is like 2014. By the way, it's a Comic Fiesta. And Animangaki is like 2015. And back then, I'm only like using my phone for like everything. Like, let me just see. Like, yeah, it's just my phone. It's just my phone. Like, it's so bad. The quality is just like, it really definitely like showing its age. But this one here, 2018. After Kanye tweets. But yeah, this year is you can sort of say like when everything sort of changed. Like you can just see like the quality like like change there. Like this year onwards, right? This is when I finally got like my DSLR camera, and it's like, okay, I'm actually sort of like a bit like cherry picking like the like the photos that I'm using. Like I'm cherry picking it again, just more so that I don't want to like I don't want to like try like show like faces of like the cosplayers. Like I'm just not too sure how they are, and like just showing like their face on like a random YouTube video like out there. Like I'm not sure about that, so I'm just not gonna like tempt fate. But yeah, this is one of those photos, and yeah, this is like another like a better one in better lighting. Like just look at that, the difference. Like yeah, I'm sure of it. Like because I didn't take much. I didn't take much like 2018 onwards because I just take multiples of them. And yeah, okay, by the way, this is a sick one. This is a sick one. I've told you before that I used to play Overwatch, right? Like I've told you before. Look at this. This Reaper like costume, which like, if I by the way, I actually know this guy. Like I know this guy right here. This dude here. Which by the way, and just so you know, I think I told you about like if you see some of my old video, I have a lightsaber, right? This guy, he's the one that made the lightsaber for me, like a custom built lightsaber. He made it for me, like just. Yeah, blood, sweating up to make this such beauty. It's like, dude, I'm telling you, man. And then from then on, like yeah, that's like sort of like my little history with anime. And it just went from there. Just from there. It went, and I think it's like, where is it? The 2018. I believe, is it 2018 that I made that? I did that costume. Yeah, it sounds like in a long-term relationship. I mean, in a way, because I'm telling you, man, like if there's one event that I really, really love, it's gonna be like what? Like it's like the one event that I always like that's just always in my memory. It's always an anime manga, and that's like one of the reason why. And believe okay, I'm surprised I didn't have like a photo of it 2018. And because I think 2018, like do you just have like a year where like it's just one particular year that is just special to you? Like we're just one year that is just special to you. For me it's 2018. Like it's just so much like 2018 is just so much. Like so much happening. I mean, I'm not saying it's like my best year. I'm not saying it's my best year like to date. What I'm saying is it is like the year that's special to me for all like the things that happen, and like the things that I've been through like emotionally, and I mean just all that stuff. And it's just special. It's not because it's like a good year for me. It's special. It's because the year is what made me like who I am today. Like, that's why like I'm like it's special to me. Like surprisingly, I didn't have like my old costume there, but I think I have it in like one of like the posts down here. Like yeah, this is also like my first cosplay, 2018. This is where like I debuted my first cosplay. I think you can just sort of like see it here, right? You know, 2018. This one is like this particular character is Mercury Black from Ruby, and I think like I believe I'm like the only I'm like the only one like in my whole country that cosplay this character. Like everyone just cosplay like the main character or like the like Team Ruby or Team Juniper. I know one guy who cosplay as Junior who only appeared in the trailer. Like I'm not fucking kidding you. This guy cosplay as a character that only appeared in the trailer. Yeah, he's the only one who does that, and as for me, I appear like this guy like Mercury Black. And oh man, this one man, I'm gonna get back to this later. So yeah, again, 2018 is like it's like my first. I cosplay as Griffith. No one understand me. US rollers. And yeah, like holy shit, when like I'm finally like back, right? And of course, 2019 is also another year that's like special, like for me. It's I think is it here? Okay, I don't have it here, but I just really want to show you why like it's so special for me. Like 2019, I don't have the picture here. It's such a shame. But yeah, it's also like the year I debuted like this, like my first cosplay as Mercury Black. I used to love like Ruby as well, like back then. But I think I just sort of like dropped it like after. I think after 2020, I just like yeah, I think it has to be 2020. Yeah, 2020. It's either 2020 or 2021. Um, definitely 2021. 2021 is when I dropped like the anime Ruby. I used to love that I used to love Ruby so much also as well. Like back then. God, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, so this is like my journey here. Like I think this is like also like the first cosplay that I used that my own DSLR to take like the photo I used my own DSLR with, and then we're just gonna go back to where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, here. I think in my second like I'm gonna go to like my second cosplay. Okay, that second cosplay, right? I just want to show you like what the difference, like just like the sheer difference of like how my first Kamen Rider cosplay look and how it like how it compares. I really just want to show you guys that. Like where is it? Hold on. Like, I'm actually just in my other screen. I'm just looking at this is Love Overflow, though, but no one understands like Overflow. I kind of heard of that name before. I'm not sure what is it. I've heard of it. I'm not sure what. Okay, but hold on. Let me go find like the damn picture somewhere. Where is it? I think I have it somewhere. But okay, I'm just gonna find you a photo. Like it has a story behind it, and it's like it's kind of crazy. Like the story. Like if I can find it, I'm just gonna show it to you guys here. But yeah, I didn't find it, so it's not gonna be. Sorry, really, it's just not gonna matter now. So that's that. But yeah, just look at this. Look at this. This is my first attempt at a Kamen Rider cosplay, and yeah, just look at this, man. Okay, this is also like the first. So, this particular place is called like when I say like the Animangaki I showed you like in the way back then, right? 2015, which is like what 10 years ago. Holy shit. That was in this place called Sunway Pyramid. 2019 onwards, they start doing it at this other place called The Mines. And the reason why I kind of skipped that year is I think it's just more so that I'm not very familiar with that area. So that's why I just sort of like chose to skip it. But 2018 is, but okay, 20, this one is 2020. Like, yeah, this is 2022. Yeah, it's 2022 is when I just sort of figured out like, how to go there. And that's sort of like, that's when I just went for it. And by the way, this one, right? I built it in like 3 months. Yeah, I just built this in like, I did 3 months or like what? Not even like 3 months. I just built this like in 3 months. So you can just sort of see like how rushed the job is, like how it looks. But man, like yeah, this is my first attempt. Okay, this one is taken with my phone. This photo is actually taken from my friend who he's now sort of like retired from going to cons like these days, but he has like a proper camera, so he helped me like took one of these. And so for the longest time this has been like my home screen, like again looking at it now, but I think even not even like now, can't build my life in 3 years. You did better than me in 3 months. Come on, man, don't be like that, Hunter. Don't be like that. But yeah, just like again, it's just one of those like looking back at it, it's like yeah, so much I could have done better. Like it's just such a rush job. Like even the scarf is this scarf here, no kidding, it's just like my old t-shirt. I have this badge, right? I used to do like booth back there, but I can't get a booth now, which that reminds me, right? Let me just go find it again. My first booth experience. Okay, let me just see if I can find it somewhere. Like yeah, here it is. There. This is my first booth with like a friend. So we used to have this group called Takunuki, which very active. I think I met them on like 2018, and then it just 2020 onwards. Like, after everything, like, I just start chatting with this guy, and just sort of like really like we just really got along. So yeah, this is me right here with like the KDA mask, like over here, like, our badges and everything, like. Yeah, and also like I was just selling my art print. Yeah, this is just our first beginning here. Yeah, the bro lore goes deeper than the trenches. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna start lore dumping about like cons, my experience with cons. Like, dude, this is my first book. This one is called what is it again? Uh, yeah, Season for Otaku. Like this place is called like Season for Otaku, and I love this photo, by the way. And but with this one, right? Yeah, this is like my first glove. Again, so much is like wrong with it. By the way, this glove is just like a normal motorcycle glove that I bought from like a hardware store. Like it's just a generic ass motorcycle glove, and I'm just gonna use that. Like that's just how short the time frame, like doing it. And I'm not even doing like the whole day or like anything. This is 3 months. I wouldn't say the dream life, but that's just sort of like there's a lot going on in my life. I'm just gonna tell you that there's a lot of wrong going in my life. But damn, yeah, this is my first Kamen Rider, and this is like the photo that I have as my home screen for the longest time. And then back to this. Okay, this is just like a little my first full body shot. Like yeah, first full body shot. Just look at it. You can even see my face here. Like holy shit, it's my face in there. Like just look at it, man. Like it just looks so legit. Like yeah, look at it. It's so legit. yeah, this B here, you know. You could almost say like this, like what the representation of like how it started. That this is how it started, how it's going. Damn, like night and day. And I just back to this. Like, there's actually sort of like when I'm also like cosplaying this, right, outside there's actually like a Kamen Rider gathering going on outside. And I'm sort of in this like costume, right? Even then I'm also sort of like feeling inadequate. Like I really wish I can just join these boys. Like join the boys for like, a camera group photo, but personally if you ask me, I'm just looking at this, right? I'm just sort of like, yeah, I am not confident. But just even look at the seams like in the side here. Like look at the seams here. And I think even in this photo, like you can also see like the seams on like the arm here as well. Like just look at that. Like such a terrible job, but I mean I'm proud of it enough to have this all as on my home screen for like, for like so many years since 2022. Like yeah. So having since 2022 means like yeah, I have this like thing as my phone home. Even when I change phone, right, I'm still keeping this photo. Like I'm just that proud of it. Even though like I don't really like how it turned out, I'm just proud of it. I think just more so, yeah, bro needs a gojo for cosplay in his life. Like, nah, man, I am my own gojo. I am my own gojo. Like after this, man, that sounds like such a narcissistic things to say. Like I am my own gojo. But man, like yeah, it's just more so the fact that bro is his own dressed up darling. Man, that's sort of it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of sad when you just leave it like at that. But man, again, like I was saying, and like in the end, like looking at it more and more, like I don't like how it turned out. Like that's just like my honest opinion. I don't like how it turned out, but I'm just damn proud that I even made it. I think that's sort of like the one thing that I learned over the years is that like yeah, be proud. Like holy shit, man, I'm just sort of like giving like wise word of wisdom is that yeah, even if it didn't turn out as well, like even if you didn't like the end result, be proud that you actually made it. And that's one of like the lessons that I've learned, like just from this and some other like people like telling stories about like it's just be proud that you made it at all. We all get the dream girls. Oh, speaking of dream girl, I'm gonna show you like something later. Yeah, I mean that's why like even like I say, I don't like how it turned out, but I still keep it as my phone. Like I still kept it as my home screen for so long. It's just in a way that it's just like a reminder to myself that's like be proud that you made it. But and then 20 yeah, and then that's how like how it went. It's a shame that I don't have the costume anymore. Like okay, I still have like most of the costume, but I don't have the gloves anymore. And the helmet is actually like when I got home, like I took it off, right? It just fell apart. This is what I mean when I say like it's bad. Like it's bad. It fell apart when I like took it home. So I don't have the helmet anymore, which to be fair, I think even if I do remake this, right, I think most likely I'm just going to okay, most likely what I'm doing is the gloves got taken by Ant-Man for his suit. I mean, we look at it, right? I heard it's actually got inspired by like what I heard, I think it got inspired by Ant-Man was inspired by Ultraman in a suit. So I'm not sure on that, but the helmet fell apart, which maybe one I still have the belt. I still have the belt, which also fun little fact. If you see this undersuit I'm wearing, right? Like you can see like a little like silver line here. Like you can see a silver line there. You see the silver line here? I literally used this is like the same exact undersuit that I wear in this. Holy fucking shit, man. But yeah, so that's like, my sort of my first foray into like my cosplay journey. And yeah, I was like a bit like embarrassed. Like I think sort of I mentioned that I'm a bit embarrassed to join the gathering looking like this. So it didn't go there. I just sort of like just walk around in the use this Asian technique money ward. Yeah, so I just sort of walk around like the con, like from then on. And then 2024. Technically I didn't debut this on in this place, but this is like the full costume. Like I had like the full costume with me, like the fully done costume. So this one is as like the little like the crew employee from Little Company 2024. So and I was actually speaking about this one is also like another one special. Like I'm gonna say this one is also my favorite. Like out of like all this costume that I have, right? All this costume, this one has to be my favorite. Like yes, even including this one is gotta be my favorite costume of all. And it's just simple reason is so there's really not a lot going on in the costume. Like this orange jumpsuit is just like a worker's jumpsuit that I just bought online. Like it's just that. The glove is just like my regular glove that I wear to Japan. I'm just using it here. This belt, just my regular belt. This is just my regular belt, and this shoe is literally like my old like leather shoes that I have. Like what? I can already see a little bit like it's a bit worn out, but this is just like a normal like shoe. Like the only thing I made with hand is like the strap here. Like I think you can't see it here, but I'm actually carrying an oxygen tank. Like, holy shit! Fuck off, bot. So it's just the helmet and then like the oxygen tank, which I'm actually carrying, but you didn't see it here. Let me just see if I have like a good photo of it for the oxygen tank. Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Um, okay, yeah, this one. I think you can see it better here. So, like, yeah, you look at here. This is the oxygen tank, and no, by the way, yes, sick. Praise be the yeah, I bet the O2 tank has scope in it. But which also yes, I know. This like tech wizard, like holy shit, dude. This thing, man. Respect to the guy. Like, by the way, he has the breathing sound as well. This guy has the breathing sound. But anywho, like back to this, right? You can see like the oxygen, quote unquote oxygen tank, like in here. And like yeah, this is still my favorite costume. Like the helmet, I just took me like a week to make. Just took me like a week to make. So like this is like the last costume that I had before, like my current one, and also here's like actually like a core memory that I want to share. So okay, I'm just gonna show you this like particular Holostar like VTuber from Holostar. Okay, let's see. Like okay, this VTuber, like if you know Holostar, they're like the male division of Hololive. So in like this particular event, right, on the same day as well, uh like this VTuber was actually like he's actually there as a guest for like one of like the panel there on the stage, he noticed me. Long story short, I got noticed by freaking by a freaking Holo Star. Like, dude, that's like my highlight of the day. Cause damn, man. So that's also like, you can also say like this is also one of the reasons why like I love this costume so much. It's just like that core memory associated with it, and then plus also like it's just practical. There's like pockets everywhere. Like, dude, that day was like what? It's just another like of those years that's just like special to me. Like I got noticed like from one of like my favorite VTuber, Gary's Battle. Damn, and I actually even got to ask a question like, okay, like he's not the only one there. He's actually there along with he's even there for like this guy Makina Flayon. Like, yeah, it is a great time, and like, I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, and he just I think I saw like a little company guy. I'm just like what, me? He's talking about me? Like how be me? Like there's someone else. Oh, it is me. Like it was such an honor, dude. Such an honor. And yeah, he was also there like that. So it's like, so basically I got noticed. I got noticed by senpai, two senpai. So I have like Gavin's Battle and Makina Flayon. Cause holy shit. And I mean, it's just the kind of thing that you just can't forget, man. You just can't forget, and that's last year. So yeah, 2023 I just practically just skip cosplaying like altogether. Like 2023 is just like I think I'm just sort of like lost like on 2023. And actually let me just pull out an old video that I have. Let me just pull out an old video here. Okay, where is it? Like, yeah, here. So like, yeah, this section here. I'm just gonna like show you this section here. Yeah, this part here. Term would be this. Now, as you can see, this is just a bag, but I'm just
Nice
gonna
bag.
say I can't show this one. This would be a very important piece of
Another piece of another piece from another piece.
I would say this is a very important,
This is one of the pieces of a piece.
this would be a very important piece for my upcoming cosplay. And I just sort of have a desire to keep like this little cosplay project secret, so this is all I can show. Like, this is something I bought. I can't show what it is, but it is for like my upcoming cosplay, which will debut. My projection will be somewhere about next year.
To be announced.
You know, when it's done, I'll show. I'm going to like show it. I will go back to this video, and I'm going to like show it to you like what it is. Like I said, I went back to this video and show you what it is. In this bag, right, is this. This is what was in the bag. Is the piece that I used to do like basically like the sword. So like, yeah, I have like a sword. This is it. This is what was in the bag. And holy shit, like my prediction was right, man. Like 1 year ago, like I said, like, oh, next year. So in a way, you can sort of even say like the conception started like May 17th, even earlier than that. Like, I'll tell you, it's even earlier than that. It's even earlier. So because let me just show you another thing, right? You see this belt buckle here? I already bought the buckle. And then I just saw this thing like out in the wild that's for sale. I just grab it. And that, like, dude, actually looking back at it, I'm just sort of like, wow, yeah, that was like Naruto level. I don't watch Naruto level, but anyway, but yeah, I literally foreshadowed my own costume 1 year. 1 year ago, I foreshadowed my own debut. Which again, 1 year is not really like a long time, but damn, looking back, and I'm just like, I'm actually getting like chills right now. Like, dude, I actually kept my word. Like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna debut this next year. 1 year ago, and guess what? I kept my word. 1 year later, I kept my word. But yeah, that's just holy fuck, man. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna show you a little bit like of some other thing. This is just like a trip down memory lane. Just a little trip down memory lane. Oh, man, that felt good. That felt good. Also, here's another one that I really love. Here's another one that I like. So yeah, this one was also like a debut for like the VTuber. Like they weren't there. Unfortunately, they weren't there for like the day I was cosplaying this, but it's just this is like it's one of like my favorite photo. Like I love her so much. Bibu. Bibu. Okay, wow, let me just wow, my organization is such a mess, man. And where is it? Some just some sick cosplay like here and there. Like yeah, this is also another one that's just, by the way, you know what? Last year Animangaki there. This is last year Animangaki, which yes, you can see here Doki Bird. Doki Bird was in Animangaki last year and I was there in costume. I even got to talk to her. Like I actually got to like ask her like a question on stage. Yeah, like, you just gotta flex it. Like yeah, just gotta flex that. Yeah, like yes, I've interacted with Doki Bird. I just want to flex that. Damn, I even got the like you see the background with these cards. Like okay, I'm just gonna show you like the merch. Like where is it? I have photos of the merch. I think. Like yeah, here it is. All like the Doki Bird. Yeah, oh she flex border, right. Oh she flex border. Like, yeah, I got all of this. All of it. I even got the shirt and yeah, this one. Holy shit! Like, dude, I think it's just always like if there's one event that's just like special, like year to year, it's always anime. I mean, I went to like some other like convention, and some of them is special to me. Like for me, it's like yeah. But actually, holy shit, no, 2024 when. I mean, just strictly speaking of convention, 2024 is actually. Damn, it's actually quite a special one actually. Now that I think of it. 2024 is a special year for like when it comes to convention. Like, I mean, there's this, but this I hate to say like yeah, I gotta meet with Doki, interact, I got her merch and all that stuff. Like yeah, that in itself is actually special, right? But I'm gonna like show you another thing. Like the one thing that really makes it special. Okay, know how I mentioned like I what is it? Like I used to love like this anime called Ruby, RWBY. Okay, so a little backstory. Ruby has actually like its own manga release, like a Japanese manga release before the anime, like before the Japanese like the Japanese anime. It has a manga. I got that manga that year, last year, Animanga Key, they actually got like the artist for that book to come to the event. The artist's name is Shiro Miwa, or Miwa Shiro. Yeah, look, like even there's a date here. 2024 08/25. Yeah. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at is like I'm just gonna give you a little bit more. Like what makes this so special is like yeah, Shiro Miwa is the Western way of saying his name by going back. Like if you see his name here in Japanese like order, right? It's Miwa Shiro. Like I hear Shiro Miwa in this one is in like the Western arrangement. Here Eastern Japanese arrangement is Miwa Shiro. Like I can read a little bit of like Japanese here. Yeah, surprised I can read a little bit Japanese. Yeah, Japanese culture. That's but I think we're just gonna like before I just go on too long about this, but this year, if there's one thing that like that I want to like one of like my bucket list, this is literally like one thing that's in my bucket list. Last year Animanga Kid helped me, like made me fulfill this one thing on my bucket list. Like this is like one of those things that man, I can die happy now. Like I got this book signed. And I'm not gonna go into it, but I'm just gonna say it is not just like the book itself. Like this series has a lot of means a lot to me, but that's a story for another day. Here is just for the event, and then yeah, this is just like last year Animanga Key. Boy, let's go to like this year. So I think you can just sort of see like this is like some of like the photos I've taken there, right? So this one is actually from my phone. Actually, in a way, it's actually kind of almost like silly. Like one of the reasons why I want to take this like do this cosplay. Yeah, you can actually sort of like see it here better in like its full glory. Like look at this. Holy shit, my crotch, man. Yeah, so okay, this car right here, this car in particular is called it's actually a locally made car in like in my country. I'm from Malaysia, so like you can even see the Malaysia flag here. So this is actually like a local car like for like in my country. It's called a Proton Saga. It's called a Proton Saga. This character I'm cosplaying is called Kamen Rider Saga. So yeah, I'm that guy. I literally spent 1 year, this huge undertaking that took me a year for this joke. When would I get a beautiful anime Miata in my country as well? It's like one of these days. But yeah, 1 year, almost a year in the making for this one joke. Saga looking at Saga. Damn, man. Like the things, like I mean, I'm also the sort of like, in a way I'm just that kind of guy. Like it's just like one of the things that I do over a joke. Like the things I do over a joke. Bill like spent 1 year conceiving this costume over one joke. Like I literally did that. Also, by the way, this is a fake number plate, so that's why I can like show this here. There's actually other like other anime cars that I have, but yeah, this is one of those. Also, by the way, if you can see in the background, this guy is carrying a waifu. I have to do that. I just gotta do that, man. Yeah, so yeah, this is me in glory, like there. So yeah, this is just me in like I literally just like Friday first day of the event, I just dressed as this immediately. Although this is actually towards like the end of the day as well. Like I think like I said, I have a friend who's like supposed to come. Holy shit! I didn't even notice I didn't even notice my under, like I was actually wearing like this is my undershirt, like oh, again yes, look at that pot belly, he's asking. Oh my god. Oh damn, hunted man, dude. I didn't even want to specify, like, you know, I wasn't even thinking of Sakura, but because I didn't want to specify, I'm just like saying like, yeah, waifu, like your waifu is trash, all of it. Also, what the fuck is this back there? There's like some. Oh, that's your husband though. That's the husband though. But actually, I didn't even notice that my undershirt is leaking. This is actually like my tank top that I was wearing underneath to like sort of like, you know, get the sweat. Oh my god, you can even see like the glue staining here. Like, yeah, you can see like here, like things chipping off. Yeah, that for real. Like, yeah, you can tell that I'm getting quite old. But this one, though, like I'll say, man, this one is just epic, man. This one right here. Also, like some other day, like okay, this one on day 2. Okay, I didn't really watch Geats, but this guy is like from like Kamen Rider Geats. Also, there is actually like more photos than this. This one, okay, so this one here is taken from my phone. This one here onwards, it's all from like my DSLR camera, and again, I have a couple more, but those are all, they're all like showing faces, and I'm just picking out like those like costumes that doesn't like show like faces. So here's one of those. These like Kamen Rider Geats. Like look at that. How the hell did he do the eyes? I just want to know. How the hell did he do? I think I can see like the dude's eyes underneath here. But how the hell did he do this, man? Like, yeah, this dude's a master. Yeah, and yeah, here. This is the way. Yeah, this is the Mandalorian. You got a Mandalorian here. Oh. How do I get out of... Oh yeah, this how. It's like seeing Ariana Grande. Right, like, look at this though. Look at this dude here. And yeah, you know. Yeah, this guy's actually an exhibitor for like a school here. I know this school, by the way. Like my friend went to this school. But you gotta have your like space marine here. This is a space marine dude. Star Wars gets Mustafa'd. Yeah, the Mandalorian gets Mustafa PTSD. Yeah, so yeah, this one is a space marine. I think this one called the Aquamarine, like the one that's like the popular one. Yeah, and this one, okay, I'm not sure. I think this one is from I believe this is from like a Power Rangers series, but this one is from a Kamen Rider. Like, yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at this absolute unit of a dude here. Absolute unit here. Yeah, you want your anime car? Here's your anime car. I don't play Zenless Zone Zero, by the way. I just thought it's like a sick looking car, and yes, RX-8, rotary power. Yeah, this is a dying breed. Like actually, I can just say, yeah, this is a rich fucker here. Like yeah, you can show up, like, you know, I think I'm just gonna say this in my opinion, right? You can show up in a like a Ferrari. You're just like a tryhard. This one, I'll say, if you own one of these with all these, like, you know, anime stickers and everything, like, I think it's like the same one that I saw like last year as well. But I think it's the same car last year, but with a different anime girl on it. But yeah, this guy. Yeah, Chloe the RX said. You can even see that, you know, like, yeah, just a random plug for these dudes here. Yeah, the Gura in the background. Like, yeah, look at that. RX said, like, if you own an RX, I have a special respect for people who own RX-8, because, like, not just RX-8, RX-8 and RX-7. Like, I have special respect for, like, those people. Like, any car with a rotary engine, like, dude, I salute you, man. Like, those things are... Actually, I tell you what, not even Nissan GTR. Like, if you own a car that runs on a rotary, I have a special respect for you. Like, those things are like, yeah. Yeah, this is actually like the other side. So, here you have this character. This side, same car, still. Same car, you have this character. I know it's from Zenless Zone Zeros, but I don't know the character. I mean, I see the name here. I just didn't bother to read it. Oh yes, Merryweather in the flesh. I saw the guy in the flesh. Yeah, Pops and Jane together, massacre. So yeah, here's actually another like golden moment here. Merryweather. Yes, Merryweather was there. Actually, I have even more to like follow up with this. Like, yeah, Merryweather was there. Dude came here in the flesh, dude. Dude is here in the flesh. So, oh yeah, this is actually one of like a stage performance for like one of the stage performance by like two cosplayers, Tao Tan and Riku K. Yeah, I was there. Okay, this is day 2, by the way. This is day 2. So you don't actually see me here, but this is day 2. I'm actually here on day 3. Like, dude, check this out, man. The gathering here, especially this guy in the back. This Amazon in the back, dude. This is... Okay, this isn't even like what? Your typical like Amazon. This is a special kind of Amazon. So let me just see. This guy, he used this design. Like, this is a figure exclusive. Like, if you want to see like the... Like, hold on. This is how it looks like. If you watch the show, right, this is how it actually looks like. But, like, I mean, yeah, again, it's still like a feat to make like any Kamen Rider suit at all. This Giga Chat make this version instead. And And this is how it turned out. This guy here, like this fucking giga chat, man. This guy, like I couldn't. I really just want to like find him and take like a solo picture of him, but I couldn't find him. But holy shit, this guy, giga chat. Hey Quackling, what's up? What's up? I'm talking about my con experience here. Like, I'm talking about this particular costume here. Like, good on you. Good on you, man. Pick up the pencil, man. You know, you're an artist. Like, you know, I'm not even like see the, like I didn't even see the, like I didn't even know what your art is, but the fact that you did it with your own hands, you're an artist. My soul just raged, like, yeah. Again, I'm just gonna say, this Giga Chat, he made this version of like this specific Kamen Rider, the figure version. And yeah, of course, there's like the whole gathering. Yeah, I saw this guy last year, by the way, and he was there. This guy is also like here the following day as well, like. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, sure, but look at this, man. Like, there's also, by the way, it's actually our Independence Day this month. It's actually like on what, 31st. Our Malaysia Independence Day is on 31st, so that's why like it's sort of like a special occasion that give like Malaysia flag for like the Kamen Rider here. Malaysia represent, my dude. Look at this. I didn't just saw the guy on stage, I saw the guy in person. Yeah, and he signed this one, like, what is it? Chuckle Mouse Studio, what is it? I'm gonna look it up like right now. Yeah, Chuckle Mouse Studio. They fucking make. Wait, they made Bang Bang Brave Bang Braven? They made Laid Back Camp one of the episodes? Holy shit! Dude. It's local? Holy shit. But yeah. No, this is the studio, but again, I saw the guy in the flash. Also, here's another one. It sounds bad, but Merryweather punched my camera. He punched my camera by accident, but holy shit, dude! Like, where else can you fucking just go out and say like, yo? Like, I have this camera lid right here, the lens cover. I have a lens cover for my camera right here. This lens cover like got punched by Merryweather. I'm selling this on eBay. Like, yeah. Why? Lord, man. Like, when I said I saw the guy in the flash, like, I mean, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, also like it also just happens that, you know, this VTuber is on stage. I just took a photo. Yeah, this is Boom Boom. Yeah, I think that's sort of it. Yeah, that's all of it. That's all the photos that I can show. This one in particular, I just want to flex this one. Yeah, send this to eBay. You can. Oh man. And yeah, lastly, I want to show you this one. So, just to sum up like my experience, right? You know, I'm gonna end it with this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to like my Facebook, real quick. Which also, I just want to show you this. One. Okay, this one different event in a different place, but the entire squad for the King Oja, the whole squad. This is on Comic Fiesta in KLCC. Yeah, correct. How do you want porridge? The video, okay, it's actually a video on Facebook that I want to show. I know, I'm old. But trust me, man. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Okay, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute my desktop for a bit because it has a copyrighted song, and I'm just not gonna like. Okay, I also just want to make sure I don't accidentally like dox the guy here. So his PFP white is on stands. Like, what is it? What is it? Your character kind of reminds me of Sans. Like, god damn it. For the record, I have my character before Sans, before Undertale. I just haven't made my mark on the internet yet. Okay, so that's just for the record. But yeah, let me just see if I can find a way to like show this without showing the guy who shot it. Okay, how do I go about? Okay, just give me a moment. Yeah, bro pre-ordered Sans in his life. Yeah, but okay, I think I can do this. So okay, okay, it works. So yeah, this is it. Can you guys see the screen right now? Okay, there is on the screen. Yep, there it is. I'm just gonna play the video, man. Like, I'm just so proud of it. Like, here's the video. Yes, Facebook video. Let's go. Again, I have to like, just for extra precaution, I have to like mute this here and also mute my desktop because it's a copyrighted song, which is a shit because it's also my favorite song. So it's just like even goated. Like, again, so there's that. It's all here, the gathering here. And it's me! It's me! And yeah, look at that pot belly there. Look at that pot belly. It's me. Oh man. Dude, it's so happy. This is the organizer. This is the guy who shot the video. Yeah. Also, by the way, I'm gonna show you this guy, right? This guy entered competition, and I think he's a champion with this. Yeah, yeah. This is me. This is me right here. Yeah, this is me right here. Also, thanks, Quackling. Like the last time I did like a camera cosplay, like, I actually don't have the confidence to join a gathering. This year, I did, and I'm in a video of it. The pot bed. Okay, this one is legit. Yeah, yeah, these two, man. These two is also like what God like work here. And yeah, here it is. Is everyone posing? And it's me here. Oh man. Also, yeah, it's also like sort of like a little Kamen. Oh, Kamen Rider store. Oh, dude, I should go there, man. Sorry, Boomer, but which anime or game is this from? This is from Kamen Rider. This long running series. Like, it's me here. It's me. This one, yeah, here, Kamen Rider. It's a whole ass franchise. Oh, that's his name there. Anyway, so oops. So much for protecting the guy. So much for protecting the guy. Yeah, be showing up to dudes be unannounced, be like, all right, but dude, man. Okay, let me just again, for the sake of it, you want to see it one more time? You want to see it one more time? I just love it. I just love this so much. You know, one more time, one more time. Also, by the way, where is it? I think in here, right? I think you can just see me like somewhere in the back here. Like, where is it? Yeah, you can actually see me like in the corner there. Yeah, I don't think it's me, but yeah, you can actually see like I'm sort of like somewhere in the back here. Yeah, I'm somewhere like back here. Like, that's my costume on the floor there. And it's me after like dressed after like I finally like suited up. Like, dude, again, I would really want to play this song, but I think I'm gonna watch this again after stream with the song on because I just love. They use my favorite song in this, the guy. Man, so yeah, Black Sun, Shadow Moon. It's too epic, man. These two, and here it is, everyone posing. Insert Pikachu. Insert Pikachu face in place of Jake. Oh man, I love this so much. I think Quackling wasn't here, right? I'm gonna show you like how it used to look compared to like the one that I have. Okay, so okay, um, okay, back here. Yeah, I think it's just show you my I show you my costume here, right? Where is it? Let's go all the way to. Okay, yeah, this hold on. Yeah, this is my costume here. This is my costume here. You can actually also see like my face like underneath the like the mask here. You can see my face here. This is how it started. How it started. How it's going. And okay, let me just dig up like that old photo again. Like the old like full body photo that I took with my phone. Okay, where is it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Yeah, there. This full body, like, yeah, how it started, how it started, how it went. You just look like the evolution between these two. Like, look at the evolution, man. Also, this is like my favorite pose here. I mean, because it's like the only like decent photo that I have of myself that I can have access to. Yeah, but yeah, how it started and how it goes. Damn. And I think there's actually several like there's actually one part where I actually sort of have like a quick professional photo session in this. I'm just waiting for the guy to upload it. Like, I'm gonna ask permission. I'm just see if he's let me like tagging him. But yeah. Damn. What a journey. What a journey. Also, you can actually sort of see by my sword is bent here, and again, I'm proud of it, but even then, like, there's just some stuff that some stuff I just wish I can do like better. For one, actually, here's sort of like a paradox here. I'm really proud of like what I did with the helmet. I'm really proud of it. At the same time, I also think this is like the helmet might be like the weakest part in this entire costume. Yes, the helmet. The one that I like the most is like the weakest part because there's actually a lot of details that I skimmed on, and the other thing is, at least how I felt, right? The head is way too big. The helmet is way too big for like the body. My mom and dad have been to Malaysia. Maybe I go to Japan and Malaysia next. Hey, you know what? You're welcome. Welcome here. Like, I'm just gonna first say I welcome you to Malaysia with open arms. But man, like, surprisingly, this part on the chest, right? It's not as hard as it seems. Like, this isn't as hard to make as it seems to be. Surprisingly, it's actually one of like the easier part. I think it's just more so like cutting up the things and just assembling it. That's sort of the tricky part. But once you got that now, it's actually quite easy to do. Like, again, you can see here, like the damages here. Holy shit. Just see like, yeah, the paint chipping damages. You can actually sort of see like a little but inner part of the costume here as well. Damn. Okay, I think, yeah, that's sort of it. That's it. That's the, yeah, we can just say this is all like the, do you notice the name of the Kamen Rider is called Kamen Rider Saga. And I just drop a little hint here. The saga continues. Actually, let me just share this to my friend, and let me just share this to my friend on Discord. Like, I'm not sure if he's seen it. I'm just gonna like texting him like a little bit. Yeah, his own private jokes popular, schizophrenia. But yeah, I'm just yeah, so that's sort of it. Yeah, that sums up like, that sums up the damn, my subscription. Yeah, so that's sort of like my experience in Animangaki, and I think we have a bit of time. We have a little bit of time, so maybe like I said, I'm gonna like maybe I'll get like one scary react out, which I will say it's actually like I'm gonna say I love doing scary react. Like yeah, the lore I got like 1 hour 20-minute long, worth it. Yeah, my cosplay lore, and there's more to come. There's more to come, and like end of this year is actually this one called Comic Fiesta, Comic Fiesta in KLCC. That's a Hololive concert, and I'm fucking like fuck it, man, fuck it, we ball. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Uh, okay, you know what? Let me just go to like get a toilet break real quick, and also do not forget desktop audio on. Okay, I'll go to the toilet real quick and see if we can get like a react, like a scary react out, because I think like I said, if there's like like if you look at my own channel, right? Like of all like these videos here, like I don't usually watch my own videos. Like I just sort of like cringe to it, but if there's two of them that I watch by myself, right? It's this one, and this one. Yeah. Okay, be right back. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back, pendejo. So yeah, let's I think we have some time, I guess. So okay, let's see how long like these videos are. Like, what's like the one that I watched previously? So I'm just gonna see it. 38 minutes. So let's pick out like a shorter one. Let's pick out a shorter one, like um Oh. Well. Well, I guess that's it. And actually, wait. There is another one. What is that? Yeah, I think maybe this guy. Maybe I'll watch this one instead, cause it's a little bit shorter. This guy actually is his videos are like a little bit shorter, so I'm gonna do maybe this one. Is there anything that's under 20 minutes? Yeah, this is actually by a different VTuber. This one is called yeah, this one is here is called Bizarre Bub, which he made similar videos, but yeah, maybe sure. Whoa, fucking hell! I was actually scared a bit. Like, what the hell was that eyes, man? Like, fucking ads.
Come on.
Ah, fuck off.
What is this nonsense?
Yes, I do not have
I need some
YouTube
help.
Premium. How can
I'm
you
lagging
tell?
like crazy.
I swear to God. Okay, just give me a moment here. Who the fuck turned off my VPN? Holy shit, who did that? Which motherfucker turned off my like, did you just turn off VPN while I'm not here? Fucking ass. Oh wait, I turned off the VPN. Never mind.
Come on.
Ah, swear to God. I'll be. Just bear with me here. I think we just jet to holiday vacation again. Stupid. 50 seconds, like, come on. Yeah, fucking Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, it's done now. Let me just get everything let me just get everything done. So here it is.
ドリドリドリドリ
Ah, You think you can escape the rage, mate? You think you think you can run? Psych. Psych. Think again. But anyways, let's just start. So okay, so I'm just gonna like reframe this like a little bit. So okay, done. Yeah, rage rating successful. I saw the opportunity. I have to take it. So okay, you know what? Anyway, let's ready? Let's start.
Video. A man named Nick is taking care of his sick grandmother when one night he sees this.
So last night my grandma she has dementia and
Now it's important to note that Nick's grandma has Alzheimer's, which often
Okay,
causes
so,
her to stand
yeah.
around and see things that don't appear to be there. But as she stands there, something happens that Nick can't explain. While taking this video, this is captured. Take a look.
okay, what is it? Okay, the dog sees something. I think it's a dog. Wait, the Roomba? Hold on. What is it about the Roomba? Okay. Okay, what did a Roomba do? She's crying out because look at blue lock. She's blue locked in. Okay, it's just a Roomba.
Apparently, something that was on top of the fridge had fallen over. It falls all of a sudden, which Nick says is made creepier by the fact that his grandmother's dog was growling. But this incident gets a whole lot strange when Nick shows what exactly fell from the fridge. Take a look.
Alright. So this is in response to last night.
Okay, what?
My grandma loves to collect little figurines. One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night.
Huh. Okay,
See how far back they are. Genuinely.
If the mini statue was sitting far back on the
okay, so me after 2 bottles of Jack Daniels. Okay, let's go from like the beginning. It's just so first of all, right? Also, by the way, Clone Wars. I didn't watch Clone Wars, but I know a lot of people love Clone Wars, so I'm just gonna say yes, goated Clone Wars. But okay, let's just start with this one, like this one first, the grandma with dementia. Now I don't really know what. I didn't watch Star Wars. I wasn't like a huge Star Wars guy, so I didn't watch Clone Wars. Okay. I just have a lightsaber because I just thought lightsabers are cool. That's my extent on my knowledge of Star Wars, but you know, as I was saying, so now okay, this whole grandma just standing there. I think it's just okay. Let's just try explain this. So, grandma standing there is just grandma being grandma, like especially dementia, right? So, like, okay, I never have any experience like dealing with like people who have dementia, but from stories I've heard, right, I think it's just one of those that like Alzheimer's, like yeah, Alzheimer's a terrible disease, man. Like you just wouldn't know people afflicted with it. Like you just wouldn't know what, like, you know, like you just wouldn't know like what their behavior, like, you know, like what it does. So I'm not gonna like say much on it, other than I'm just gonna say this is just probably just, you know, just Alzheimer's being, you know, doing things to old people, and really sucks. It really sucks. And they have the Roomba, okay? I think it's just a Roomba. Okay, first, this Roomba thing, sounds like a skill I should. Damn. I think this Roomba is just doing Roomba things. Like, I have like a Roomba in my house. Like, sometimes I just doesn't know like what its like movement pattern is. I'm just gonna say this is just like Roombas like doing their own movement pattern. So, and they have like the angel, right? The angel dropping from the fridge.
Apparently, something that was on top of the fridge had fallen from the fridge. Take a look.
Little angels fell off the fridge.
Last time, the mansion doesn't give like motherfucker the force to knock down the statue.
Right.
Okay, so now, okay, I'm not, again, first of all, if it's like a first time coming here, I'm not saying this is fake. I'm just saying like how this, like, you know, such scenario could be fake, because again here, like since the camera is all like, it's only focused on the Roomba here, right? Like, oh, we grandma Kenobi, I've got the high ground. Anakin. But again, just when he's like all focused on the Roomba here, right? It's just possible, like, you know, like again, if this were to be faked, again, it's just something as just, you know, like a little tiny string that's, like, you know, and just again given like the camera quality here, right? It's just sort of like hard to see, like, you know, maybe the blurriness, like this like bad camera quality. I think that maybe that alone can just like mask the fact that, you know, he just put a string and just pull like a little angel here,
Take a look.
like down.
Alright. So this is in response to last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines.
So again, one way this could be fake, again, just very easily fake, just pull something off like the top of the fridge.
Angels fell off the fridge last night.
And they're pretty far back. Again, it's just another one of those things that's just easy to pull off.
If the mini statue was sitting far back on the fridge, then just how exactly did it tip over? Nick has no clue, but after watching this clip many times, he notices something pretty freaky.
Honestly, I'm a bit in disbelief. No, I'm pretty sure it's just a plug-in charger. I brought my girlfriend Claire here so she can help demonstrate.
Okay, what is it?
But can you try to step in front of that? And so it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it. My question is, like, he is kind of creepy with a smiley face and everything. Even when it gets to the edge, it does that.
Now looking back at Nick's video, one can see that the Roomba does the same back and forth motion as if someone were standing in front of it.
Okay, so... Okay, I didn't even notice that. Actually, I mean, this is a good thing, you know.
But the question is, just what exactly was in its way? To Nick, the Roomba might have been sensing something, Now, this is where things start to get pretty
Okay, the Roomba thing, right? I don't know how a Roomba works, but again, I just see like the way my own Roomba works, right? If it doesn't sense like, like at least from how my own Roomba works, right? If it didn't like sense anything, right, it'll actually just keep going forward. So
as if
this little
someone were
thing
standing
here,
in front of it.
yeah, I Boeing made that motherfucker. Come on, man. But yeah, this one, this part, okay, this is a good question here. Now, at least from my own Roomba, it doesn't do this kind of thing. Like if there's no obstacle in like the front of like whatever is in front, it'll just keep going. So I can say like it's not like but I think even that it has to be like hitting something before it stops moving. But okay, I'm just gonna say my explanation to this is just okay. If you put them one by one, right? It's actually just a lot of like it's nothing when you put them one by one. But this thing okay, either it's like a really clean piece of mirror or okay, I'm just trying to explain that how
The
could
question is, just
how something would like make this Roomba behave this way. Okay, so if I want to go by like the most Occam's razor of like way of explaining this, right? I'm just gonna say it's just a glitch. Like sometimes technology. The thing about technology is like they glitch all the time, and I think just given how many Roombas are made, like I'm not sure how many people have a Roomba, like this Roomba thing in America, but I'm just gonna say enough of them, but some of these may have like a little bit of like glitches. So on one hand, it's if I were to explain this on its own, okay, on its own, possibly just like a glitch. It's just a glitch. But now, if on the other end, if this were to be faked, how I think this thing, how I think, right? How I think you can do like sort of like get this sort of like motion here, right? I'm gonna say maybe again, I'm gonna go with like again, the one way you can just do it without like like without like VFX anything. It's just something you can just do at home by yourself using like the most like minimal of like tools. I think it's just again, I'm just gonna go. It's just a string. If this were to be fake, but
what exactly was in its way? To Nick, the Roomba might have been sensing something.
okay, let me just go back a little bit further. Okay, it goes here. Again, it stops here. It stops here. Okay, it's sensing something. Okay, it doesn't go forward. Wait. Okay, I think the string theory is not really holding much water here because okay, it looks like it is inching forward a little bit, little by little. So let's say if it is like a string there, right, it wouldn't go past a certain point. So but this one does went past like a certain point. This does goes past like a certain point. Okay, Quackling, what the hell did you do? So again, if you want to go for like the simpler explanation, most likely is the one that going for, I think it's just like a glitch. Okay, that's like one thing that I'm
Now,
going
looking
for.
back at Nimba, might have been sensing something.
A glitch in the
Now,
system.
this is
Like,
where
yeah,
things started to get pretty creepy.
that's
because
like the
ever
one
since
thing
then,
like
Nick has been feeling
do
immensely uneased by the kitchen
like
space.
my style of
Considering that his
reaction.
grandmother has no other TV in the house except here, he has no choice but to watch near the kitchen. But one night, while watching alone, this happens.
So, I was watching my show, and after last night, I'm definitely not leaving these lights off. But I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
There's no Roomba in sight to explain the dog's behavior. Both dogs are staring at something, even though nothing is there. And it's the fact that they're looking at the kitchen that makes this even more unsettling. Now, it's worth noting that Nick's grandpa, who passed away last year, had once told Nick that he thought he'd seen his grandmother standing in the kitchen one night with the lights off. But apparently, he was wrong, because after looking closely, no one was there. It's for this reason, among others, that Nick is scared of the kitchen. But this wouldn't be the final reason.
Okay, dogs, right? My sister have a dog, and occasionally she'll bring the dog home, you know, back to where I'm from. Yeah, why is motherfucker watching Star Wars? Is he getting prepared for the Andor series? I don't know. He likes Star Wars, I guess. Yeah, I think the dog part I can't really explain it because I mean I'm not a dog owner, but my sister have a dog. Occasionally she'll bring it home, or like last week, you know, I went to like stay at a place for like a few days. And I'm just like I'm just being with her dog, like all day long, especially Wednesday, right? Sometimes my dog, the dog, what he does is, right, sometimes I just sleep in my room. I leave the door open, right? And he'll just look outdoor, like his head's up. He looks outdoor. Yeah, she didn't bark, and even if she did, I didn't go, oh, go outside like that, puppy. It's like, I'm just gonna, I can't, okay, dog, right? Now, two dogs looking at the same direction, it could just means like nothing. And I think it's just also have to account for the fact that dogs, they don't see colors like we do. They don't see colors like we do. So it could be just they see something that is possibly because of, like, you know, like let's say they have like two like color receptor. Maybe they saw something that appears when like they put it in a way like their two color receptors works, but for us humans we have three color receptors. We didn't see it because like it just blends in. Like maybe just something like that. But as far as dogs goes, right? The dogs, I think it's just dogs being dogs, I guess. I can't really definitively like explain it. I mean, to be fair, I can't definitively you know, like explain everything else that happens, but I think this one, as far as this one goes, just dogs being dogs. Like, yeah, sometimes they'll just look at stuff and, you know, it's just like, you know, like, it's just creepy about it, but okay, I'm just gonna say that's just dogs being dogs.
Because on the same night he recorded this, the following happens. After putting away the dogs, he immediately films again after being startled by the ice maker, which was going off at this time. But as he records, this happens. Watch.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, what did Roomba did? Okay, just tips over. Am I Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim. I'm not.
Yo.
I mean, technically I am because I'm sort of like Chinese descent, which is sort of like. Okay, what did the Roomba do?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, just following him. Okay, I don't know what. I don't know what this is. What the? Okay, I just don't know this. Damn! Wow. Oh no, the Skynet egg.
Jesus!
Okay.
Somehow, after just following Nick around the living room, the Roomba flips over. Despite there being nothing in its path, it does a complete 180 as if someone or something had forced.
Okay, let's look at this, right? Hey Andreas, hey, welcome man, welcome back. I was expecting you. But yeah, so
Somehow, after just following Nick around the living room, the Roomba flips.
okay, see like how it flips. Okay, that's a clean flip, I must say. This is a very clean flip, but okay, at least I can. Okay, I can't explain this, but rumors. I'm not sure how this particular model is, but they had like multiple different kind of like Roombas, right? But from what I know, Roombas, they are very heavy. Like, so like at least the one that I have, right? The Roomba that I have, they are very heavy. So if you just make it flip like that, especially such a clean flip, right? Like, wow, how, like, yeah. I can't explain this. I don't know how to explain this because looks like plastic. I mean, it could be like what? Okay, if you really, really want to go all the way, like, looks like plastic. There's a string. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Okay, I didn't see a string. There's a shadow on the string. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I can't see, you can see it. Where is it? Let's go frame by frame. There's a funny thing. That's what goes. Ah, god damn it. Okay, what you see? You can see a shadow of a string, right? You mean on top there? On top? Okay, where? Okay, I'm just gonna go frame by frame until like you see it. On top. You see, okay, Andreas say he sees like a string, but I didn't see it. When the Roomba is about 90 degree, okay. Somewhere here? Middle of the flop. There. Is it here? This is the shadow of the string, like you mean this? I mean, even then, like, even if he did it with a string, like, holy shit though. See the straight shadow on the top. Top of the Roomba. Mid flop. I think it's somewhere around here, is it? That's camera shutter. No, okay. Wow, I actually got like an argument started in the chat as well. Like, so. Okay, I'm not sure. Wait, can you program a Roomba to follow you? Because before this, there's actually like a section where the Roomba is just following like the camera guy. I can't really see the string. Hold on, let me just go full screen. Oh. Is it this? Is it this? Probably remote control. Like, is it this one? You're talking about this? I'm not sure. Is this a I'm not sure if it looks like a string to me, but or maybe is it like because of like the stream? I'm not sure. But again, okay, let's go with like the string theory. It's oddly straight. Okay, let's say, right, even let's say we're going for like the string theory, right? There's still a lot of energy because this thing is not like very lightweight. I'm not sure, maybe it's this particular model is like very lightweight, but at least the one that I have, they are very heavy. So to flip it like
Flips over. Despite there being nothing in its path, it doesn't.
oh wait, no. Okay, I think even here, right? Well, rather why getting into physics, that's my lane, but okay, but you see it here is actually a bit more like zoomed in. Like it's actually quite
Path.
I think just the way it lives as well. Is it just me the zoom is kind of different? I'm not too sure. Still, that's a very clean flip. For something this heavy as well.
It does a complete 180 as if someone or something had forcefully turned it over. Freaked out, Nick stops recording and immediately shares the video online after posting the previous one. And like before, many comments point out things that he didn't notice initially. For one, the Roomba was already acting strange earlier. Unlike before, the mini Hoover was moving in a straight path, which is uncommon for vacuums of this kind to do. And second, it didn't pause and turn around when it sensed the stair's edge.
Okay, that's also one thing I want to know is that okay, at least my Roomba is kinda stupid. It gets stuck, you know. Scary shit happen and uploads the video instead. But okay, at least what my Roomba is kinda stupid. It gets stuck on like the coffee table all the time because of like actually coffee table have like a leg that goes like, you know, that connects like there's like a bar that connects each leg of my coffee table, right? So it just gets stuck there all the time. So it didn't. Sometimes, I mean, it could be that, you know, my Roomba is the one is from Temu. Who knows? But again, yeah, just the fact that
Earlier, we can see the Roomba doing just that.
yeah, so it can detect a cliff here.
But here, it doesn't. If what occurred before hadn't disturbed Nick, then surely this incident has. Not much else has happened since then, but for now, like most videos,
Okay, so let's go like one by one. Let's go one by one. Okay, here grandma having dementia. Okay, it didn't say much about, you know, like if the grandma is seeing things, but I'm just gonna just say like this is just Alzheimer's being terrible. So that's one. It's one down. And then the Roomba here, it actually like says something about like Roomba where it sort of like oh grandma trained a Roomba. Oh wait, before this, there's actually something else like falling off here. Again, I'm just saying like if this were to be fake, right? If this were to be fake, like yeah, here.
by the fact that his grandmother's dog was growling. But this incident gets a whole lot strange when Nick shows what exactly fell from the
Yeah, something fell from the fridge, but since it's actually off camera, like here, right? Again, if this were to be faked, he could be just like pulling like, it's actually like a little angel, like this angel figure here. But again, if it were to be fake, it just could be just like, you know, you just had a string and just pull something down. That's it. If it were to be fake, I'm just explaining this like one by one. As for the Roomba here, so there's actually this little like behavior from the Roomba here.
One can see that the Roomba does the same back and forth motion as if someone were standing in front of it. But the question is, just what exactly was in its way? To Nick, the Roomba might have been sensing something.
Meanwhile, me, Matt's fake Jake believer. I mean, I do believe in ghosts, but then I'm not gonna like just chalk up everything to just like, oh, a ghost, like, you know, that's a ghost. I'm not gonna chalk it up to everything that happens as like, you know, ghosts. But here I'm just gonna, again, at first I just sort of have like, you know, like maybe it's just being blocked by like an invisible string. Okay, maybe that, right? Because at first I thought, okay, but it moves forward like a certain point. So if it's like a really tense string, right? Maybe it's just like, you know, it wouldn't move past a point. But then again, now that I think about it, it could be that it could be just somehow like, you know, like the Roomba has enough torque to like, you know, to overcome like the tension of a string and just like move a little bit forward, but it's still visibly like, you know, like felt like, oh yeah, that's that. Like the string is still tense enough for like the Roomba to sense something it's blocking its way, but not like strong enough where like the torque of the Roomba can overcome like the tension of a string. So maybe that.
Now this is where things
Again, if it were faked. Now here, like another thing. Okay, this one he just say like, you know, the dogs are. Yeah, the dog is just looking at nothing. But then again, right? Okay, actually, if you go like a few seconds
that they're
later,
looking
right?
at the kitchen, that makes
A
this
few
even
seconds
more
later.
unsettling. Now it's worth noting, no one was there. It's for this reason, among others, that Nick is scared of the kitchen, which was going off at this time. But as he records, this happens. Watch.
Okay, this is the rumor coming out of the dark. I mean, so it could be just like the dogs were looking at the Roomba, you know, and he can't see the Roomba because it's dark inside. Again, it's because animals. Okay, one thing about animals, not just dogs, right? Animals they have really good night vision. So I'm just gonna say it could be just that. Like the dog can just have like really good night vision and it's just looking at like the Roomba moving about. Could be just that. Or, you know, or maybe just like, you know, dogs being dogs, because it's also like little bit, hey, life lover 0451, number 15, Burger King food letters. The last thing you want in your Burger King is someone's food. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like a Twitch, something on my Twitch chat. So hey, life lover, welcome to the channel. Yeah, Roomba coming out of the darkness like BPG. So I don't know what is that, but okay. So as for the Roomba, okay, it could be just dogs looking at big dogs, because that's sort of like one of things that I noticed like when I think even in my own home, right? Like my sister have a dog. Occasionally she'll like bring it home to where I'm like to like my parents' house, which which I also live in. Like, and sometimes I'll just be like, like I'll just have to like watch the dog for a while, and it just sometimes it's just like the things like Amogus Cowboys this 2020. At least it ain't work. I mean, I've had it for a long time now, Life Lover. It's like I'm just lazy to update the model. I just keep using it for like what 5 years now. Like this little PNG thing. Yeah, I'm in a haunted studio. Like if you hear me say this, like, "Hey there, demons, it's me, your boy." Okay, so like back to what I was saying, right? Like at least from my experience with my sister, so sometimes he just does that, right? He just perks up and just look at nothing. He does that sometimes. So the dog behavior, it's either because of the Roomba, or it's just dog behavior. Now, going back to this. Also, okay, so there's another explanation I was saying about like the Roomba just sort of like seemingly detecting something when there's like nothing in front of it. My other speculation is that it's technology, they could be just have like a weird glitch. Like like technology glitching. But this part where again it just falls over like the step, right? Yeah, it keeps going. Wait, hold on. It falls over here. Okay. Oh yeah, we saw it like coming down like from here, right? Going down. Okay. Okay, it's dark, and then it's here. It's already down here. Now I'm just based on the sound alone. Again, sound mixing can be just like a very tricky thing. So yeah, funny how 3 months ago everyone was filming UFO in USA sky and we just forget about it. Huh. I think that maybe that missed my. I think maybe I just missed that one. So anyways, and the carpet from before has a bomb while the stairs have no protection. Could be like technology. Now, this part where the rumor just following the guy here. Like he's just following the guy. Yeah, again, it turns, it's following him. I'm not sure like what caused this. I'm not like engineer again. Again, I would say this is just sort of like a weird glitch, but it just seems, this behavior just seems very specific. Like, it's just a very specific behavior, so I'm not sure what's going on here. But it's too specific to be a glitch. So I just can't tell what's going on here. And then towards the end here, wait, hold on. Okay, it's just me. I thought that there might be a cut there, but the sound is very like unbroken. Coming right out of Jake's good cave. Yeah, it was like 8 months ago. Oh, yeah, type year for New Jersey, 2025, 8 months ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one I'm not sure how. Again, could be a string. Could be a string. It could be just like a cut somewhere, but just following the sound, it kind of seems unlikely because the sound is very continuous. Like, sound mixing is a very tricky thing to do. So, especially if you're just like some dude on TikTok, or like if you're just some dude on TikTok, right? That would be like way too much effort to like match the sound at a cut. But for this one, right? Actually, there's also another thing. From here on out, it's okay. Perhaps when perhaps some point there's an edit here. From here when it drops to here. Yeah, here. Yeah, it could be some really expert editing from here, but the sound alone just kind of like say it's not. Just from the sound alone. So it could be that from this point onwards, like he just have like a string like at the back of the Roomba, but then again, if it were a string, right, at some point it should be visible, but okay, maybe here. Okay, at least it could be just a shadow from like a step. Yeah, Roomba were his. Yeah, see Andreas, so from here to here, right, it's almost an unbroken like shot here, so okay, there could be a sneaky edit here when it goes into like the kitchen. It's dark, turn on the light, yeah. Could be a sneaky edit here, again, could be, I can't tell. And from this point onwards, they just sort of have like the thing where it's just set up like, you know, ready with the Roomba. And from here they have a string maybe tied at the mouth here, and then flip. Jesus. Flip. Again, some things I can explain. This one in particular, I'm not too sure about it.
Or something had initially. It didn't pause and turn around when it sensed the stair's edge. Earlier, we can see the Roomba doing just that, but here, it doesn't.
Again, sometimes technology, it could be just like, you know, technology glitches. Or he just purposely like just pull the thing towards the staircase. I mean, that's it. I'm not sure how much one of these costs in the US. Anyway.
If what occurred before hadn't disturbed Nick, then surely this incident has. Not much else has happened since then, but for now, like most videos, this one remains a mystery. Now the following video comes from a mother who's been sharing every moment of her daughter's life. Her entire account is devoted to her only child, a daughter that she thought she would never have after multiple failed pregnancies.
Louis.
To Gabby, the mother, Regina was a miracle. And so, from videos of her as a baby to footage of Regina's first day of school, Gabby has captured all the smallest moments in Regina's life. However, out of all the videos on this page, a select few have left many viewers baffled. It all started with a series of videos that Gabby took when Regina was a baby.
Okay, where is it? Okay, I think I saw that.
During this time, she would often crawl to one hallway inside her house and just stare at it. Now, this wouldn't be so strange if it weren't for the fact that she would continue to do this throughout the years. Just like when she was a baby, she still to this day stares at this hallway for no apparent reason.
I'm just gonna say just kids. Kids.
From playing a game of tag by herself to blowing kisses at the hallway, Regina behaves as though she's playing with one of her friends. It goes without saying, but she may have an imaginary friend. But to Gabby, this may not be the case, because as of recent, this was captured.
Okay, so what is it?
Ahora sí me asusté. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, Raichi. Mira, apunta para allá. ¿Qué, mi amor? Vámonos.
I think it's just
¿Qué, mi
kids
amor?
being kids.
¿Qué hay?
Like
¿Qué
child.
pasó?
Like just children being
Ven, amor.
children.
Ven, amorcito, vente. Venga, mi niña. It's okay.
Unlike before, Regina has been acting differently towards the hallway. Gabby's most recent videos involving the hallway show Regina being creeped out, and not a single video appears to show why that is. Or at least, not to Gabby's knowledge. It wasn't until recently that many people started to comment on a certain video that she randomly took one night. It was a short clip of her daughter doing her nightly routine. But according to viewers, if you look closely, you'll notice what it is that's been scaring Regina. This is what she caught.
Okay, what is it? So
Día número 19 intentando.
user please due to copyright. Okay, I think it's just kids being kids, at least. Huh. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, just camera quality alone, right?
What was meant to be just a fun little video turns into something terrifying. Inside a closet, a shadow-like figure quickly passes, and it happens right after Regina points at it. No one else was home, which would have otherwise explained it. After reading the comments, Gabby checks the closet space and finds nothing. If the space is clear, then what was this? Well,
Okay, that's a closet space, so it's not like a window or anything. So it's based on this shadow, right? Okay, actually there's also another thing. Or not your search bar.
although
Okay. Okay, there's also another thing, the timing of her hand. Like it moves and then there's a shadow come. Like okay, it's also like timed very well with the hand there. Yeah, it's just like a timing with the hand. So okay, let's just solely on the shadow here alone, right?
although she doesn't know, viewers have an idea. This may be, as they believe, the thing that Regina has been so afraid of. She even points at it like she always
Okay, she points at it. Okay, just again, it's the timing of the hand and the shadow. Huh.
she always does with the hallway. Although not sure what to think, Gabby remains concerned. But then one night, in a different video,
Oh.
she records something that makes her extremely uneasy. While filming her daughter in the kitchen, this happens.
Cuando le encuentras un miedo a tu
Oh. Another copyrighted. Oh, Roomba.
Like previously, a passing shadow is seen. But this time, in the same space as Gabby and her daughter, this figure, whatever it might have been, passes from one side to the other.
Okay, so this is a reflection because okay, if this is a window, right? This is a window here. Behind that, it could be just like okay, I mean it's the way it looks like, right? Okay, this is sort of like a glass door, and then behind there's like a solid door. So it just sort of created this reflection here.
Before seemingly disappearing. If no one else was home, as Gabby
Okay,
states, then who was this? It's hard to say, and it doesn't help that neither Gabby nor Regina had noticed it.
Okay, now in the beginning, right? It just says like, you know, the baby just look at something in the hallway. Like, I think it just could be just like a baby has like she's just a baby. Maybe it's just like she has like this weird fixation to like one spot because because I'm just gonna like just use some experience just based on like how my nephew is. So my nephew has like a sort of like this weird fixation with like the storeroom door. Like he'll just look at it, like he just likes to look at it, and okay, not like all the time. I think mostly when I just go in and out from like the storeroom door, like it's just like a small closet space, very tiny under the stairs. So, what it does is that every time I'm going inside to just like maybe look for some stuff like like some bags and whatnot, like he'll just like be fixated on like the door, like he just fixated on it. And I mean, it's not, sometimes it's not just even like when I go in and out, it's just sometimes he's just fixated on the door. But when we open the door, just like show it to him, right? And he just start crying. And again, not being like overly like superstitious, like oh could be the baby sees something, because my nephew, he just sometimes he just looks at things. Like sometimes he just looks at the staircase. He just looks at the kitchen. Oh, that felt good. And the one thing that he usually had like a very like huge fixation on is like the storeroom door. And I think for me it's just like, maybe it's just my nephew being just weird, like baby behavior, just being like to be fixated on something, and then like he just gets scared because like it is dark inside the storeroom, like without lights, and it just makes him cry. So it could be just a weird fixation. And then there's like a shadow, like the shadow thing here. Like there's an odd sort of timing
what was
here.
this?
Like yeah, here there's an odd sort of timing here. Like the shadow appears the moment the hand waves. Like yeah, here. Like it's just sort of a weird sort of timing. Which I don't know. Camera glitch. I'm just going for like the most Occam's razor way of explaining it. Like at least like right now, the most Occam's razor way to explaining this is just maybe again just like the timing. I don't know, camera glitch maybe, like maybe just when the hand passes by, like it just sort of like yeah, again you see the moment the hand passes by, dark, right? And then I think maybe it's just trying to like like when it passes by, like it is like a very dark closet. So I don't know how cameras work. I can't be sure how cameras work. Yes, I have a DSLR like camera myself, but then again, I'm not I'm not a techie type of guy. Like, I can't explain. I don't know how everything works. I just call it like some sort of weird technological witchcraft. But it looks to me just the timing of like the hand waves thing. It just seems like maybe it's just a very weird sort of camera glitch, something with like the shutter speed and something and the ISO. I don't know. This is a weird sort of like camera glitch. But then now we get to here, right?
Like previously, a passing shadow is seen, but this time in the same space as Gabby and her daughter.
I'm not sure about this one. Not too sure about this one. Like how this works.
This figure, whatever it might have been, passes from one side to the other before seemingly disappearing. If no one else was home, as Gabby states, then who was this? It's hard to say, and it doesn't help that neither Gabby nor Regina had noticed it.
This one, okay. But when you put all of this all together, right?
all that's happened, the question arises, just who or what was caught on camera? Gabby has yet to know, but she continues to be on the lookout for any strange recordings she accidentally captures. Until then, she has no explanation for this or her daughter's sudden fear of the hallway.
Oh yeah, but there's also another thing about like being fixated on the hallway for years. That's just that's I can't really expect. Could be just something of like the child's psychology. Could be just something about like the child's psychology, like with that. And yeah, it's just the last part. And then when it's just also like the thing when you add it all together, you just like, okay, then separately maybe something I can explain it separately, but adding all together it just becomes like, okay, what's this? So yeah, I don't have a good conclusion to this. Like when you add it all up individually, maybe yeah, I can sort of like think maybe this is what causes it, but everything from like behind, like towards the, especially like the one on the reflection, that one I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe it could be just like the mom captures her own reflection and she didn't even realize it. Could be that. Sometimes, because sometimes like again, I think this is also the point where things are getting like a bit weird and it's just sort of like getting into you. So sometimes you just look at things where like it could be just your own reflection, but then you're just like because of all the things that happens, that you just sort of like condition yourself to believe like, oh, maybe that's like something else. Maybe there's like something in the reflection of a window. Maybe there's that. I also have to like consider like the psychological like thing going on. But as far as like the reflection, I don't know what's that. I don't know what's that at all. So no conclusion of that one.
On July 10th of 2025, a security camera inside a house begins to record after sensing motion in the living
camera.
room. This camera only records whenever movement is
Why does everyone have these sort of like security camera? Like like my sisters will have this same exact thing to record like her dog.
detected. The thing is though, no one is home.
Okay, it detects motion.
No one is around, or at least no person is. Although the man who
Also, yo, dude, the PS5, man, the PS5.
lives here wasn't home at this time, his dog was. And so, upon receiving this notification, he ignores it. But unbeknownst to him, this motion-activated recording would capture something deeply unsettling at that moment. Ever since then, his dog hasn't been the same. This is what was caught.
Okay, so what's this? Okay, so it's off camera. I'm gonna see the reflection here. Like the dog is here. So just the dog sees something. Okay. Actually something here in the reflection, right? Okay. There's something here. Something in the reflection. Like yeah, here. Like okay, see this? Okay, maybe the guy will actually mention it. Maybe the guy mentions it, or maybe not.
After what occurred in this footage, the owner has been making sure to never leave his dog alone. As he states, something had messed with his dog. Now it's worth noting that his dog is okay and is only slightly frazzled. In the footage, we can see him looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, as the owner believes something was agitating him. Whatever it was, according to him, had to be responsible for yanking off his dog's collar.
Oh, that's his collar.
Now, of course, it could be that his dog had simply shaken off his own neckband, but this wouldn't make sense according to him because the collar has no way of coming off
Okay, so
easily unless
it's
someone
his
removes
collar.
it. Given that this never happened before, the owner can't help but think that something paranormal occurred here. But as always, I'll let you be the judge on that. Just what exactly had taken place during this recording? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Okay, that collar part. Yeah, I can't explain that one. That one is completely bizarre, if you could say. But yeah, that part is just odd. Like, because I thought it could be just bugs, but just the way the collar just got forcibly taken off, and you don't see anything. Because I'm not going for a string theory, because if it's just like string, right, that's sort of like what? Like, dude, that's just like, at that point, like the owner is gonna be like, yo, there's something wrong with the owner. But let's not like jump to that sort of conclusion just yet.
For yanking off.
Yeah, like here, right? It actually zooms in here, right? Yeah, here. You can almost see the motion. Yeah, again, like you see the way the motion, like the collar flies off from here to here.
Yanking off his. Okay, I really have no way to explain it, because once again, one few things that I'm not gonna jump into conclusion is like it's CGI, it's VFX. I'm not gonna jump into that sort of conclusion, because if it's VFX, then if you have like enough skill, you have the patience, then like, dude, like, especially someone like if you just say, like, if it's someone like a professional like Corridor Digital, yeah, of course they're gonna pull this off, because it's what they do. Like, and you give them enough time, if you give them a time and patience to just make sure everything is right, then yeah, it's gonna be like flawless. But this one is just like, I'm just gonna have to assume like this is just your normal everyday people, and doing VFX is just VFX, right? It's not some skill that you can just like, it's not like a filter. So I'm not gonna jump to that sort of conclusion just yet. Yanking off.
Like I'm not gonna jump to that conclusion like at all. So this part, like, holy shit, 2 in a row, inconclusive. Like, I just wouldn't know what sort of thing that could just like warrant this kind of like like this kind of like motion of like the collar just being ripped off like that.
Off his dog's collar. Now, this next video was submitted to me by Captain Scorpio, who says that he found this on Instagram, but strangely, the account from which the video originated is no longer there. Although its disappearance is pretty strange, the video itself is by far the strangest. In it, 2 women appear to be hiking on a secluded trail when they stumble across a metal hatch.
Watch there be nothing. Oh.
Although hesitant at first, they proceed to open up this hatch. After all, they know it's just a water cistern and not something else they should be cautious about. But perhaps they should have, because it's what happens next that turns this video into the stuff of nightmares. This is what they caught.
Okay, what was
Is
this?
that glass?
It's plexiglass. I f***ing heard noises.
Dude, do it.
Ugh. Do you hear it echoing?
We have to do it now.
Okay, what the hell?
Holy Are you insane. Oh. There's a flashlight in my backpack. Go get the flashlight.
Okay, I think that could be just like some weird lens flare.
Neither of them noticed it, but when looking down, a face can be seen. Despite being quite dark, someone or something appears. It's brief, but whatever had been there is caught on camera. Now the video cuts when one of them goes to get a flashlight. It's assumed that they didn't see anything afterwards, because in a follow-up video, they never mentioned the face that was captured.
I'm Mackenzie. I think I'm the sacrifice. An old, like, water cistern.
Okay, just
It seems
from
they had
the
made this
motion
video
alone.
just to revisit
From
the
the
hole,
motion alone.
implying they didn't.
Okay, I'm just gonna say pareidolia, and then again, just based on the way the camera
No further
moves.
info
Okay,
and no available account. It seems likely that we'll never know
okay, you see like this thing here and this thing here, and then the color values here, right?
what had been inside this hole.
Yeah, again, the motion of this, it's very like timed, very like nice. The movement of this quote unquote face, it's just timed very well with like the way like the camera moves. So, and it's also just also like the value there. I mean yeah, it sticks out a little bit, but I'm gonna say, and then when they say like, oh, they take a flashlight and then see down there afterward there's nothing there, right? I'm just gonna say this is just like a weird sort of like a lens flare. That's my theory on that. It's just a really odd sort of like lens flare in like, you know, in a weird angle. Maybe it's just like the reflection of whatever is inside the hole, but it's just the plexiglass thing. That's just a little bit odd. Okay, I don't know why that is, but as far as, again, just
Neither of them noticed it, but when looking down, a face can be seen.
yeah,
Despite being quite dark, someone or something.
okay there.
Are you? This is insane. Oh.
Yeah, again,
Flashlight in
just
my-
the
in my
movement here,
backpack.
it's just very
Go
like,
get-
it's very insane. So, okay, maybe they didn't mention because they didn't see anything wrong with it, but I think you just look at the way like the footage, the camera shift, and the way like the quote unquote face shift, right? It's very insane. So I'm gonna say that's just a weird lens flare, and it's just, I think it's just a nothing burger. Most likely a nothing burger.
On a Friday night inside a retail store, an employee known as Don Rivas takes out his phone to record the following security footage. According to him, the person in this video was stealing merchandise,
be just like
and he
a
needed to keep
doctored
an eye on
footage,
him
yeah.
in case he kept stealing. But this isn't why he's recording. He's filming this because apparently there's something in this footage that's... An employee known as Don Rivas takes out his phone to record the following security footage. According to him, the person in this video was stealing merchandise, and
Oh, it's a thief. It's a shoplifter.
he needed to keep an eye on him in case he kept stealing. But this isn't why he's recording. He's filming this because apparently there's something in this footage that's been freaking him out. Keep in mind that this incident took place in 2014, and it still scares him to this day. While carefully observing the thieving customer, he sees this.
Look right here. Right here. Look. Look, watch. What is that? What is that? And it's just gone, bruh. It's there, and now it's not, bro. What is that?
Okay, I have to see the original. I have to see the original footage for it. This camera, like, you know, you're recording, like, I think again, this one is like what, probably a very low quality like security camera, just enough to, you know, get something, and then like you record it on a screen with your phone on top of it. So just a lot of details just gonna get lost somewhere in there.
Bruh. What is that? What is that?
It looks like a child.
And then it's just gone. Bruh. What is that?
Maybe it's just
What's
a
that?
weird reflection of the
What
flooring.
is that?
And again, it's also like you see like the way like the tearing, right? Like the way it tears, right?
Bruh, what is that? What is
I'm
that?
gonna say it's just
Now, there doesn't
camera.
appear to be anything on this floor to explain what showed up, so whatever this was should not have been there. Even if this was just some merchandise he had set down on the floor, it wouldn't explain how it came into view. His leg doesn't move at any point to reveal it. The only thing moving here is this. It remains unknown as to what appeared in this footage, but whatever this was continues to spook Don Rivas to this day.
I'm just gonna say this is just like a weird. I'm gonna say this is just a weird camera artifact thing. That's my theory. Weird camera artifact thing. So that's that.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation.
Oh yeah, number one got like got removed. So I'm okay. This one, I think it's just a weird camera artifact thing from the security camera.
Whatever this was,
That just sort of like give us like some sort of like illusion of something here.
to spook Don Rivas to this day.
Like, the way it fades, like yeah, you look
If
at
you
the
caught
way it
something-
fades. So okay, so explanation one by one. This one is by far like the longest one. So it's also like a combination of things, a lot of things. Like and it's also happened like this one time, right? So probability of being fake, likely. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, there's also like a very clean like flip of the Roomba, and then there's this like I'm just gonna say just kids weird behavior. I mean as a child I have like weird fixation on like certain parts of the house as well. At least that's what my mom told me, but I don't remember much of it. But again, from what my mom told me and then from just looking at my baby nephew, it's just child behavior. And then there's a shadow thing until like maybe the last part here, like like this part here,
Previously, a passing shadow was seen.
I can't quite explain this. I'm not sure what this is, so I have no explanation for this one. This one is just weird, or bizarre, if you could say. Yeah, just the way the collar just got yanked off like that, right?
According to him, had to be responsible for yanking off his dog.
Yeah, just the way the collar just got yanked off like that's. I don't know what sort of way, like if this were to be staged, I don't know what kind of setup you need to do to pull off like such thing, and also to get the camera to record it like in such a way as well. And plus, it's like off screen. You only have like the reflection to rely on, and again. Security camera being security camera, of course they are like all being low res and shit. Now, so yeah, this one I don't have a conclusive like answer to it. As for this one,
There's a flashlight in my backpack.
okay, yeah, just the way like if you go like here, right?
In my backpack.
Like yeah, you look at the way like this like point here shift, right? I'm just gonna put my mouse here. Yeah, it's very like what? Yeah, it's very like on point. Like, I'm not moving the mouse. Here. Hands off the mouse. You see the way this face moves with the camera as it shifts. I'm gonna say this is just a weird sort of lens flare. As for this one, a lot of things has to like happen. I'm just gonna say again 2014, like dude. Even these days we still have like shit. Like we still get like some really shit quality like security camera like footage out there. Especially since like it's cheap. This one is all the way in 2014, so like yeah, I'm not gonna say much on that. It's just probably like just weird camera glitch artifacts. I don't know what's the term for it. Like, yeah, this is weird camera artifact thing. So, and we don't have a number one because it's got like copyrighted. So
icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this.
So yeah, so that's that. That's like that's my first scary com like reaction. It's a bit of a shorter one since I just talked so much, and wow, 3 hours in, everyone's asleep now. So yeah, and I think I'm just gonna call it a night. No one's watching as well, and I'll just sort of like start clipping this out by myself. So with that said, yeah, Andreas, Hunter, Quackling, Doge, thank you so much for just stopping by, you guys. It's been a while. I really miss streaming, and I just love like doing this now. So once again, just thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by, and not sure what this week's schedule is. I'm just still tired from the con. Like, my body just hurts everywhere. It's creaking, and I still haven't unpacked my stuff yet. I just all I did, I came out, I just threw all of my clothes in the laundry basket, and that's it. Everything else, it's still unpacked. I still haven't unpacked everything yet. Like I've been home yesterday. Nothing's done just yet. So yeah. And just nicely stopping by 1 p.m. So with that said, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. And on a really nice screen.